I'm over, you know. Your head is in the glass. Okay, this is Mika. Wait, should we do the intro? Yes, intro. What is it? What is it? What is it? You got the S.
Watch Cody Code.
Okay.
Hey guys, it's your girl Vibe with Veggies, and I am here with my friend Mika.
Hello.
Yeah, we've been trying to do this for a little while, where we drink and just talk. We're definitely gonna talk about boys.
That's my favorite topic.
I have thought of some questions that I feel like would be funny to talk about. And I feel like we're both experienced in many different situations. Like the honest situations.
Not even
like ones
normal.
where you're kind of like, I don't even know what to respond because I've never experienced anything like this.
Can't Google it.
You can't Google it. One time, can I quickly, okay, let me quickly say this, and then I'm going to introduce you, because I know I'm going to forget. Okay, so one time I was, I was in a really bad place with one of my ex-boyfriends, and like this is when shit hit the fan, like real hard. And it was like during finals week. So I was getting ready to take my Calculus 2 final exam. I'm already pretty pent up with some stress. I don't even know what this argument was about. Literally 2 hours before my exam, maybe even within the hour, eventually. I'm talking to him about something and we're arguing about something that I can't remember. He just really didn't like the conversation that we were in. So he just ran away.
How I deal with all my problems.
And I am like 45 minutes to my final exam and I'm chasing my ex-boyfriend through the spine of Binghamton.
That shit is a wall.
And he was fast. So, and I'm just like, hell no, he's way faster than me. And I like didn't believe it at first, so I was like, wait, what the fuck are you doing? Should I chase you? I don't know, are you gonna stop it? Slow down? Oh, you're not? Okay.
Perfect example of
strange. What do you do?
Mean.
What do you do?
What do you do? That's
I guess I was just that bad.
no advice. And then he ran back to the calc test.
And I cried
So
to my calc professor, but he was so nice. He and I were so close. Okay, sorry.
Moments.
This is Mika. This is my friend. She is a good friend of mine for about like not even that long.
Yeah, not that long, right?
It feels long because we spend a lot of time together.
Yeah.
And like we're always in contact with you.
At all times.
Pretty much.
How long has it been? Like, what year is it?
2 years.
Yeah.
That's like a year and a half.
Like a year and a half.
2
Year and a half. Cheers. To that.
2.5 years. 1.5 years. She's an amazing artist. She's a product designer, right?
Yes.
She's studying in Parsons.
Yeah.
I had no idea could draw.
I didn't know
until
either.
about.
I didn't know either.
I didn't know you could draw until literally about like a month ago when you started posting your.
I used to draw just like regular like pencil drawings. And then,
you started to marker.
And then markers.
I always wanted to mess with markers.
I know. I was so scared because I was like, oh, this looks so hard, but it's. I don't know.
Anyway, if you want to see this girl's art work, she is really freaking amazing.
Follow me
on Instagram.
Mika_EC. Yeah.
I never can find you.
I know. I couldn't even think of it in that moment. I've been stalling.
I don't know anything about this girl.
She doesn't even know my middle name, apparently.
Do you know mine?
Yes.
Yeah, you do.
I do.
Alright, let the tenons breathe. Oh, sorry.
Breathe.
Alright, I thought of some relationship questions.
Let's do it.
So I started just Googling it.
Oh, that's a way to do it.
And all of the suggestions were terrible, but they sparked.
Led you to,
Right, they led me to these questions. I don't know, they were not at all what I was trying to go for. I was trying to go for relationship questions for friends to talk about.
Oh, was this like...
But all the results were like,
questions to ask your ex-boyfriend.
or questions you wish you could ask with your ex. Or something like that. I was like, no, I don't want any of this.
Yeah.
What is the worst thing an ex has done to you?
Crazy enough, I would say cheating, but I don't think that is. You know what one ex crazy one did?
Yes.
Looked at my internet browser history and then questioned me about my internet browsing history.
What was on it?
I won't go there. But then he asked me about it and I was like, what the fuck are you doing on my computer, bro? You're supposed to be finding a Netflix movie. Why are you looking? He was weird.
That's a little too much for me.
Yeah.
We could do that together.
Yeah, right?
You doing it on your own.
That was
it's
what it
kind of
was.
like, what are your objectives here?
Not once, but twice.
Did you not learn the first time? Like, that's just not real.
Did I not learn the first time? That's the question.
That's true.
That's the question.
It's your fault. I'm kidding. What's the worst thing an ex has done to me? Maybe the running story. I think, like...
I have never run from anyone.
I think that was pretty bad.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
I don't know.
Running is pretty bad. Running away from someone.
That's just, I think, the worst one. Yeah, I think that was the worst one.
Unedited.
Yeah, I was dating this guy, and he told my roommate, oh my god, this is crazy. I cooked this nice, like, salad dinner, right, for, like, me and the guy I was with at the time. And my roommate comes in and, like, watches us eating it and whatnot, was talking to us and whatever. We were just all chatting. And, like, and I'm, like, doing all the cooking. Like, I'm doing all the preparation, which is what I wanted to do. Mm-hmm. And he, like, starts eating the food. Like, I'm done, I finished. We start eating our food, the salad, and he was just like, this is just not, like, satiating me. And I was just like, okay. And my roommate is like,
strange thing to say.
Could have been like, thank you.
Whatever, even if you don't like it, you kind of just have to go with it. But, like, I didn't take offense to it because I was like, whatever, this kid is not.
But, like, in some normal social settings, you just scarf it down.
He means well. He meant well. He really did. He could have expressed it another way.
He could have worded it differently. I mean, I guess he could have worded it worse.
That's true. That's true.
So did he eat his salad?
He did eat the salad.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, you can get, like, other food if you want, whatever. Bottom line is, he got to the point where he was washing the dish, but wasn't even using a sponge or soap whatsoever. So this is where I was, I was rinsing the water. And I look at him and I'm just like, it's like scratching pieces off the floor.
It's disgusting.
And you know me, I'm kind of like super clean.
Yeah.
And I look at him, I'm like, do you mind using a sponge and soap? Like how you normally would wash dishes. And I don't know, I guess he didn't like how I offended him. You know, I guess he didn't like how I asked the question or whatever. Okay. And he's like, says to the roommate, Shelby, did you know that Rachel is jealous of you and your boyfriend's relationship?
Oh my god, I forgot this part. I knew he said some dumb shit, but, like, I couldn't remember what it was.
And I was like, what do we say now?
That's embarrassing to him.
That's embarrassing because I'm like, where did you get that from?
Where did it come from?
Like, where did that come from?
That's
and
like
then,
a child.
And if it was happening, why did you choose now to say that? I literally looked at him immediately after you said that. I looked at him and I was like, what the hell? Why did you say that? Like, that wasn't a nice thing to say.
It's also embarrassing because clearly if someone's jealous of someone and their boyfriend, you're not being the best boyfriend.
Terrible. Okay, what are your most memorable moments with your exes?
Okay, I remember this one time, me and my ex, when we were young and neither of us had cars or apartments, we would hang out in parks a lot, public parks. I remember we would, like, lay in the grass and stuff. It was fun, it was cute, it was good times. For some reason he was, like, playing with my necklace. I don't know why. Like, I took it off to play with it, something like a cat. And he's like playing with it, and he throws my necklace. Mind you, it's nighttime, so he fucking throws it.
Where is
across the park in the grass, and it was like my mom's like vintage like choker thing. So I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" So I made him find it. It was actually really he found it. It was actually really funny. When he found it, so it was funny. If he hadn't found it, I wouldn't have to speak to him again.
No, definitely not.
It was funny. Memorable times hanging out in parks.
You know, I have a bad habit of saying no yes. That's what I say.
No yes.
No yes.
I feel that.
My brother pointed out to me, and he was like, "Do you realize that you and Mom say yes, no, or no, yes together all the time? They mean two opposite things."
No, it's true. That's a very city thing to do. Like, they'll be like, nah, yeah.
It's like to reassure you.
That's her Bronx. You got it from your mom. Your mom got it from
Probably. I would be like, no, meaning like, you wanna like say no to everything.
The Exactly. Exactly.
If you had to marry any one of your exes, would you?
Yes.
Mm.
If like he got his shit together enough to build a life with.
That's no. See, you can't do the ifs. It has to be as is.
As
you
is,
can't,
yeah.
It's reality.
Yeah, I think so.
There's no ifs.
I would.
All right, him as is.
Yeah.
You can't change a single freaking thing.
Yes, I think so.
All right, I respect that.
Unless I found someone more interesting, which I've looked around a lot.
My answer is also
No one
yes.
else. Yeah.
And that's because this man used to be a pro poker player, bio-brain engineer, and literally wanted to convert to Judaism for me. But he was just like,
Oh yeah! Oh my god, I forget about him. Oh Lord. Wow.
what went wrong? What went wrong with your first ex-boyfriend? Like, yeah.
Oh, I have a great story. Okay, so I went to high school with my we dated for like 3 months, right? And then we were like friends on and off, kind of before and after. There was a girl who was great about me. She was very nice, like whatever. We talked a little bit, but not really. And she dated this kid since like freshman year, and I was a junior, she was a senior. Yeah. She dated him for like 2.5 years or something. They were like high school sweethearts, whatever. He didn't treat her right. He's still, to this day, they still talk, and he never treated her right. He still does not treat her right. I'm certain. She kind of got fed up with it, I think, like when in her like senior year.
Smart.
This was probably like 4 years at this point, actually. They were together, 3.5 maybe. And she reacted to it badly. But his best friend, they did some like volunteer thing together and hooked up. So she hooked up with his best friend, and they had a huge falling out. Like they weren't best friends anymore. Obviously, she told him. She's very honest. Then she started dating the best friend. And like it was like the drama of like the century. Like it was was everything in high school.
How do you do that?
Once they broke up, I started talking to her ex-boyfriend. Like we were into each other, whatever. And
how long after?
Probably like a few months. I think she dated this kid literally for like his friend for like a month and a half. I think she just like wanted to get out of it. They're still not friends to this day, which to be fair, I wouldn't be friends with him either. I became good friends with him for a while, but like he was like a little nuts. That's the only reason I don't blame her as much, because he was a little weird. Like he was weird. He tried to like talk to me and my best friend at the same time. Like he did like weird shady things. We were like talking for a little while, and then we dated literally maybe like a month into dating. She messages me, she hits me up, and she was like, oh, he gave me this Christmas present. It was like some like crystal like frog or some shit, some weird shit from like Swarovski, I don't know. Swarovski, there we go.
That's
and she sent it to me. She's like, hey, listen, like I know you guys are like together, but like he bought me this and is like saying that he wants to be with me and stuff like that. Right. And I was like, I sent it to him. I was like, what the fuck is this? And he was like, oh, she's crazy. Like I bought that for my mom. Blah blah blah. Time passes, and I see pictures of them together and stuff like that, and I realize they're still messing around together, definitely, 100%. And I keep asking him, and he's just like, no, she's crazy, like I don't even talk to her. Turns out, yes, they do. He kept telling her.
Is this the cheating one?
I guess I've been cheated on twice.
Oh my god!
This one didn't matter that much to me. Like I shed a few tears, and then I was like, fuck him, honestly. Yeah. Where was I going with this? What was
this is why you guys broke up.
Oh yeah, because he got talking to his girlfriend.
That's a good reason.
But they're soulmates, I think. What's yours?
The first one? Right. Hami. I can't remember. Like, honestly, we try and figure it out, and he tells me, but I don't even remember what he says. I think we broke up in my head because he was way too into video games. And
I can see that being a problem.
He like devoted so much time to video games.
That is so Hami.
And like I just didn't. It was a lot of times like, oh, I can't talk now, and I'm like, why? I'm playing video games.
That's such like a.
And I was just like, why did you put me first? And that's when the rest of my relationships all went.
I feel that.
I love you, Hami, but
Hami.
Crazy. Literally obsessed. Maybe this was my first love.
That's so cute. I love that. But you have like the first love where it's like, this is like my love, and then you find your like real first love, but it's like not like it's not the first. You know what I mean?
Many loves in life.
It's different love.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like you could say, oh, it's like my first love, but like looking back on it, you're just like, oh, haha. That's cool.
You know when like you realize that there's something that you should change like a while ago from a previous relationship, and then you realize, you think like, oh yeah, I have changed, and then you go through the relationship, another relationship,
like,
and
nope.
kind of do the same thing.
Yeah.
And you're just like, what? I thought I learned the lesson. I guess I didn't. See, now I'm thinking, yeah, I've learned the lesson, but who knows?
Not completely.
Who knows? I could do the same thing all over again in the next one.
I've learned the same lesson hundreds of times.
Like, when is it gonna
Still
click?
learning the
Like,
same fucking
listen,
lesson.
Rachel, you need to look elsewhere. That was all the questions.
Well, what other book besides vegan or healthy?
Oh, Jewish, rich,
Yeah, that's fair.
okay with overwhelming families.
That's, dude, not underrated, very talked about, but like, that's very important. I've literally thought about it with like most of my exes. I've been like, wow, I'll like be with like, not even just like my close family, they're crazy enough, my extended family, it gets fucking weird. So I literally thought about like, what if I brought like this man here? Like, that stresses me out.
I
don't know if we
move
can do that.
way too fast.
Yeah.
And I bring them on like the second day.
I wish I was like that though, because like, so much pressure.
I'm just like already cool with you. My family
Yeah.
would be cool with you. Like,
Yeah,
it's not a big
definitely.
deal to us.
Yeah.
It's really not. Like,
Yeah.
I know someone who I think would have a fun time at my family
Yeah.
get-togethers, and I want to bring them. Like, I brought Jenna.
Yeah, I
wanna bring you guys.
friends. Yeah, I brought friends.
Like, I'm not at all.
I brought friends to Ohio. I just don't know about a man. My brother did it. He integrated a different religion gal into everything, which is very nicely executed. I don't think I'm gonna be that smooth.
I'm gonna sign off now. We're gonna sign off now because our roommates got here, so I want to spend time with them.
Deuces!
Bye bye. I hope you enjoyed this video. Welcome, Micah. I hope to have you
Thanks,
on
I'm
many
here.
more shows.
I'll be back.
Follow me on Instagram at Bye with
Like,
Veggies.
subscribe, follow.
Maddie Smokes.
Maddie fucking Smokes. Shout out to Maddie Smokes, honestly.
Oh yeah.
And
Liam Babes.
oh, it's Lee. couldn't remember the first name. I was gonna say
Liam, Ian,
Ethan Babes. I don't know.
all of those. Yeah,
Something like
great.
that.
Also, wait, hold on, real quick. Go check out my cousin's YouTube channel.
Ted. Yes.
Yeah, Love and Gains.
We're not qualified to talk about relationships. Ted definitely is.
He's
He knows
such a
what
good
he's talking
outlook.
about. Yeah.
Such a good outlook. He's so normal. Like, he's so naturally himself. I love it. It's so good. He's exactly where I want everyone to be.
Yeah.
He's awesome. Okay, bye.
We like Ted.